Hey guys, we're back on Aftermath Digital. We're going to talk about what we really enjoyed out of this year's draft. I'm going to start with Kevin. Kevin, what did you like about the draft?
Oh, well, let me tell you one thing that I loved about the draft is the fact that we have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn reunited. Reunited. And I'm not going to sing any
Oh,
further. But anyways, that's
I'm
all that
singing.
matters. The two Quebec natives back in action together. The Canadian content on Friday nights on Sportsnet 360. The CRTC is going wild. They're loving it. It's going to be spectacular. I love to see these guys back. I love what Kevin Owens tweeted too right away of just them hugging. Yeah, it was like a gif of Kevin Owens saying, "Hug me, embrace me." So I'm really fired up to see those guys back together, especially just with how great Sammy's been this year. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm really happy to see those guys back together.
Yeah, they look like they have so much fun when they're together. I mean, individually, they're fantastic. Together, very synergetic combination.
Yeah, you talk about chemistry. Obviously, there's that chemistry between them two. I just like the fact that the shows are a little bit different now. I mean, a lot of people stayed where they were and got drafted back to their own brands, but at the same time, there was enough change where you could see a significant difference. It looked like Raw got a few more of the name guys, like a Jeff Hardy, like an AJ Styles, that kind of thing, some name recognition. But I'm kind of glad that Braun Strowman went that way as well. I like that. It seems like SmackDown is becoming, and I know Kevin, you'll like this, the wrestling show. It seems to be.
Ooh, I love when the wrestling show shows wrestling. It's so good.
That's so unheard of. Anthony, what did you enjoy about the draft?
I like the fact that Drew McIntyre was like it had that number one draft pick feel. He's like the most sought after entity in sports entertainment, and he got drafted first. And he was very proud of being drafted first. I thought that was pretty cool.
Jimmy, what about you? What was your big favorite thing?
That like I said earlier, I like the fact that the brands are now distinct and separate. It looks like we talk about sports entertainment. It feels like Raw is going to be the more entertainment-based presentation, and SmackDown is going to be a little more of the sports-based entertainment. Hopefully, a little bit closer to what we haven't talked about NXT at all this week, but NXT for me is the perfect blend of sports entertainment, and I'd like to see one of the air quotes here, one of the two brands on Friday or Monday night, kind of adopt that presentation.
I think one of my favorite things, if I could add on to what you're saying, is that NXT was untouched. I like that NXT did not get involved in there. You want to see guys move up, but right now I feel like NXT is in like a rebuild mode and they're trying to make some new guys into some important people. And I want to see that happen before anybody gets moved anywhere. But my favorite thing about the draft is that some guys, we are like, how could Andrade not be drafted at all? How could Lars Sullivan go ahead of other people? I like that some wrestlers went above other guys. Like you think about it like a real draft, how did that guy slip so low? I love that Nakamura and Cesaro got drafted to SmackDown ahead of some more and bigger names. I think that it just shows what those television shows when they're drafting, when SmackDown drafts Cesaro and Nakamura that's high, that's what they think of those two guys. We all know Nakamura and Cesaro are awesome, and SmackDown picking them as high as they did made me go, oh, cool, they think they're awesome too. A lot of picks on both shows kind of made you go, oh, they think they're important. Like Keith Lee going as high as he did, he being as new as he is to Raw, just made me go, oh, they think he's big time.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the fact too that now Sami Zayn went in I think it was the fourth round. On Monday night, and he was so upset. He was so mad.
That's your Intercontinental Champion in the fourth round? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Really quickly, that's the one thing maybe I would have changed. I don't know. You guys may think differently. Is the champions are the ones that don't get drafted. They're the only ones on the untouchable list. Everybody else is fair game.
Yeah, but then when champions do get drafted, all they have to do is trade titles. And then that solves the problem. We just hand each other our titles.
Yeah. That was another thing for me. So I understand. It made sense. I guess just like, we're the new champions. Yeah,
but do you want a match between them where no one can win, or no one can lose? Like, I don't know what the option is other than just going, oh, you have the red belts, I have the blue belts. Here we go.
That's the thing. Like, I guess I got it. It's like, well, I guess we'll just trade. But there was something that was just a little dirty.
It would have been better if they just met at a Cracker Barrel and swapped belts or something.
Just do it in the parking lot. Oh, I switched my bags. We got your belts. That's cool. Guys, what did you love about the draft? Let us know on Twitter by tweeting at Jimmy Corderas and letting him know. And use Ask Aftermath if you want to ask us any questions like, what's Jimmy's Twitter handle? It's at Jimmy Corderas. We'll be back with trivia all about the Capital Wrestling Corporation right after this.